Man, and welcome to AVA. Today we are going to be interviewing a dope fire artist that I have known for a long time now, man. Introduce yourself, bro. What's your name, bro?
Yo, it's your boy J BARSS, aka Casamigo Carlos, straight from Nooper News, you know what I'm saying? Up and coming artist. Y'all tune in everywhere on all platforms, and let's get the ball rolling.
So before we even get into, talking about too much of the music, well, first things first, let's just kind of, get into it. J BARSS is a rap artist, hip hop.
Yes, sir.
He actually even has some like kind of singy type stuff too.
Yeah, I'm trying to diversify my portfolio, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. So my boy be doing some cool things with his music, man. So that's where we at with it. He's a dope artist.
Sir.
So we gonna talk about it. He's done an interview with us before, right? You done an interview with me before, right?
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
shit, I got some other questions for him. You know what I mean?
And I got some answers, so.
Shit. So before we even get into the music, I want to talk about J BARSS. Who is Jaden? You know what I mean? Jaden Wallace, right? That's your real name?
Yes, sir.
I know we don't like using governments all the time, but
Yeah.
who is J BARSS? Like before the music.
Before the music, I'm just a humble 24-year-old guy coming out of Nooper News, you know what I'm saying? Very loving and caring to those around me, you know what I'm saying? I just like positive, good vibes. Like I wouldn't say I'm antisocial or, you know what I'm saying, like I don't like people, you know what I'm saying, which I don't, but
Right.
I just like, you know what I'm saying, just chill vibes. Like I don't really like too many people around me, you know what I'm saying, unless it's, you know what I'm saying, something involving business and stuff like that. But other than that, you know, so I just be chilling for real. Like if I'm not at work or I'm not, you know what I'm saying, here with bro, kicking it, doing interviews and music, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the gym, at work, you know what I'm saying, or definitely on the game. I'm a game head till I die. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Facts. What kind of games you be playing?
I mainly play 2K, Mad, you know what I'm saying, the usual. I kind of been getting into Call of Duty. I kind of suck, I ain't gonna lie, but I be getting into it. My homeboys be playing it and stuff. Like, I play anything for real, you know what I'm saying.
Facts.
I feel like the video games, people look at it like, oh, you be in the house all day playing the game and stuff like that. I'm like, look, I'd rather be on the game than being outside, you know what I'm saying, being in trouble or, you know what I'm saying,
Facts.
any day, you know what I'm saying. So I feel like that's my sanity, and it keeps me out of everybody else's way, you know what I'm saying, because a lot of crazy shit going on out here, you know what I'm saying.
That's facts.
And I don't want no parts of none of that y'all got going on.
That's what y'all gotta understand, man. Us gamers, man, we out the streets. We ain't in there. You know what I mean?
Y'all can
We
have
at
all
home.
that, you know what I'm saying.
It's either we at work, we doing something productive with our days, or we at home playing the game, man. And to me, that ain't too bad. You feel me?
Definitely.
I mean, me personally, I'm a big gamer as well. I haven't played 2K. I haven't played Madden. I haven't played sports games for real in a minute. Like, I've just been on Call of Duty, Diablo, shit like that. I ain't played sports games in a brick, bro. What would you say your favorite game growing up was?
My favorite game growing up, I would probably have to say 2K. Like, I've been playing that for like a while now, you know what I'm saying. I don't think it's my specific favorite game. I don't think I already had one because I just like all games. Like I had PlayStation, and if you know back then we playing PlayStation and Xbox, it was so many games coming out, bro. So it was like it was really hard to pick a specific one because it's like you had stacks of them, and it was like you gotta go buy them. This wasn't digital back then. We could just be at home. Oh, let me download this real quick. Nah, you gotta go to the store, go get it. Like it was a crazy time, yo.
That was like the 360 PS3.
Yeah,
days
bro. I
and
just
shit,
had like
where
30, 40 games stacked up. Like, you know how you got the little DVDs and stuff. Everybody
Hell
got,
yeah.
I had games. Y'all had DVDs and all this.
Yeah, have that
I had games, man.
That fucking DVD case and shit they be having.
It was so
what I'm saying?
bad,
That
bro.
shit with all
Like
them
I
slots.
had one disc and a wrong disc. I had it playing The Simpsons. That's in the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas
Bro,
case. Like,
let me tell you,
shit
bro.
was out of hand, bro.
Man, my brother was that guy, bro, where he would have all his games in just different cases. And me personally, that is one of my biggest pet peeves, bro. I can't stand that shit. Like, put the game back where it belongs.
Was either that or I lost a disc all the beginning. You'd be like, oh, you got this game, let's play it. And it opened up. I'm like,
that shit gone.
Bro.
Now you gotta go
I don't
through
know where
every
it's at.
game.
Yeah,
man, I just never understood the
that
point
was
of that.
me,
like,
man.
Cause he would he'd be done with one game, want to go play the other, and he would just go right
That
to
was
the
me.
new game, take that disc out, put the other disc in that case. It's like, bro, what is so difficult about just opening up one more case?
Sidebar. Yeah,
You know
I
what I mean?
definitely had to say like wrestling too. I was a big wrestling fan. I had all the games, you know what I'm saying? I'm just getting back into like playing the games and stuff or whatever because I feel like, I don't know. Like, it would be hard watching them sometimes because, like, some of my favorites growing up, they getting old now. So it'd be like, and these new cats, they don't put no, like, the same originality, the creativity that was back then, like actual storylines and make you like fall in love with it.
Yeah.
That shit like this is like bland now. This is like telling you go out there, get in the ring, and wrestle for a check.
Yeah, it's like I
don't
missed
put
the
no
old,
passion into it no more.
I miss the old story modes, them wrestling games.
Yeah, that's what I'm
'cause
saying,
nowadays,
yo.
they got like My Rise.
Actually
and shit.
had reason why you were fighting this guy every night, not just I'm gonna put y'all two in the ring so I get a check. Yeah.
Like I mean, I ain't
that's
gonna hold you like
now.
the My Rise shit that they got. It's okay. Like I like.
Yeah, I heard
like,
about that.
I like like the story that they give you, but it's like all the goddamn side matches and fantasy and all. It's like, come on, like that shit is stupid. Like I mean, they send you for the one story mode. They send you to the indie scene and shit, which I thought was dope. And you have to do a shitload of matches in the indie scene. I thought that was dope as fuck. Yeah. But it was like all this extra shit that you got to do to just like get extra XP and shit like that. It's like, man, that's too much. Yeah, no, I love video games, man. Love wrestling too, man. I still be watching that shit to this day, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold y'all.
I catch it sometimes here and there, whatever.
Man, if I
hear John Cena coming back on Raw, tuned in. Rey Mysterio, somebody tuned in.
Actually, John Cena was at Money in the Bank a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't get a chance to watch it though.
Yeah, it was good shit, man. I got Peacock, so I be watching that shit. But
he made me mad though. He lost at WrestleMania, bro. I'm like,
I mean, they were trying to put over Austin.
Yeah, I feel like they try to push him. Whatever.
I definitely get it, but yeah, man. So shit, talk to me about your childhood a little bit. You know, what was it like growing up for you?
Like for me growing up, I'm not gonna get here and lie and say I had it hard. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody go through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your parents split up and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So it was pretty much, you know what I'm saying, me, I'm mostly was the only guy in the house, you know what I'm saying? My dad was around, you know what I'm saying, but stuff happened, so he wasn't around like every day. So it was mainly just me, my mom, and my sister all my life, you know what I'm saying? My grandparents, they was around, and it was just like I come from a loving, humble family pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And it was like we just taught to like just have each other back no matter what, you know what I'm saying? So it was like that. Of course, there's a lot of stuff that go on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I was ever in the streets. I'm not no street guy, but you know what I'm saying? Definitely done seen my fair share of stuff and did my fair share of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like all that just be like a lesson, you know what I'm saying? Like it prepares you for what you are today, you know, so what you're gonna be today, or what you're gonna go through today, or how to handle certain situations. So I'm very thankful for how I grew up, and you know what I'm saying.
So you said it was just your mom, and your sister for the most part. So how do you feel like did growing up without your dad around, like, do you think that had a negative or a positive effect on you?
It had when I was younger, it had like kind of negative. Like when my mom and dad had split, I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, feeling like I was the reason, and you know what I'm saying, just feeling like, damn, why he don't care enough to be here for us. But now I understand growing up that, you know what I'm saying, certain things happen, you know what I'm saying. Not everybody, just because you have a kid with somebody means you're going to stay with that person for the rest of your life, and doesn't mean that that's going to keep you all together, because she got wants and needs, he got wants and needs, you know what I'm saying. So it's a lot of, I understood a lot of stuff, especially now, you know what I'm saying. My dad, he's gone, God rest his soul, you know what I'm saying, been gone for 3 years now, you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, I'm glad that I got to be on good terms with him. I'm glad I got to, you know what I'm saying, understand like the life of being a man, you know what I'm saying. So when I grow up and eventually have my family or whatever, I know, you know what I'm saying, what to do and what not to do. So it definitely had a positive impact too, because it's like your dad not here, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, okay, so you're the only man in the house. What you gonna do, Jaden? Like, how you gonna get up? If, make sure you straight. Make sure your mama straight. Make sure your sister straight. Make sure your grandma straight. Your aunt, you know what I'm saying, your cousin. Like, that's what I think about every day when I leave the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got something to live for. I'm the only male in my family. My grandfather gone too. You know what I'm saying? He passed shortly before my dad did too. Yeah. So he was around. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say more than my dad, but definitely when my dad, you know what I'm saying, my mom split, he was there like the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful to have him as long as I had him. Up until he passed or whatever. So it definitely, going back to what you just said, it definitely had a positive impact on me, because now I know, like, you know what I'm saying, as when you're the only man in the house, you gotta think smarter when you out here making decisions, you know what I'm saying? Like one bad decision could impact your life forever. So that's what I think about. I don't be trying to be in nobody way or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? if it come down to it, if it's me or you, it gotta be me, because I gotta make it back home to my mom and my sister,
Yeah.
my family. That's just how I be thinking. So
Nah, I definitely feel you on that, man. I mean, it's got to be a real hard weight that's on your shoulders, having to take that responsibility of, you know, a man's role in the house at a young age.
yeah.
You know what I mean? What type of life lessons do you feel like you've been taught or taught yourself or had to teach yourself growing up that's really turned, you know, that helped you like achieve that goal of, you know, being the man of the house, like, and you know, how young were you when you really had to take that responsibility?
Let me see. I don't want to dwell on it too much, but you know, I was probably about like, I don't know, I was probably like maybe like 10, if that. You know what I'm saying? Around them little teenage years where you start to you realize, oh, I'm not really so much of a kid anymore. Like
Right.
Early stages of being able to, you know what I'm saying, cook and clean, and you know what I'm saying, clean your
Right.
own room, and you know what I'm saying, mama not gonna be able to, like, you know what I'm saying, pick up behind you all the time. You know, moms, you know, from, you know what I'm saying, from birth to death, you know what I'm saying, your mother always gonna be there for you as long as she here, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate my mother for that, you know what I'm saying, but you get to that age where, okay, it's time for you to start doing stuff. So especially when my dad was they split up or whatever, so it's
Right.
like once he left, I just learned, like, okay, I gotta do certain things. I gotta especially you know, basically like just clean up around the house, and especially when I got
Yeah.
older into like to where I was like teenager, high school, you know what I'm saying, where you start getting out and being more social with people,
Right.
get your driver's license and all that. I'm learning like to keep a clean car. Girls like getting the cars with guys to keep the car
Facts.
clean and whatever and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody
Make sure you
trying-
look nice, make sure you smell nice, you know what I'm saying.
Facts.
Just like
Ain't nobody trying to fuck with somebody.
yeah, the
who
essentials
stink.
of being a man. That's basically what I
Facts.
learned. The essentials, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was probably good to have to learn it at a young age. It does
Yeah.
suck to have you know, take that responsibility at a young age, but you know, I'm sure you learn things at a young age that a lot of other men
Yeah.
maybe didn't, you know, because I do feel like there's a lot of people out there who they're in a similar situation, but they don't build from it, and they kind of let it
Yeah,
tear
I
'em
feel like
down
yeah,
instead of
with
building 'em
that,
up, you know.
I feel like they try to like not say use that excuse, but like try to use that crutch, you know what I'm saying, to
Right.
who they are. But people fail to realize, you know what I'm saying, it don't matter what you came from, what you're accustomed to. It's always room out here for improvement,
Right.
and it's always room out here for somebody to change and become a better person.
Facts.
But the only thing about that is it's on you to want that. You can't go around look.
Right.
My mom wasn't here, my dad was here. No, you gotta want to change for yourself.
Right.
It's gotta be in you. It can't. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
in you, not on you. So you gotta want it for yourself.
That's
Just
what I
like-
mean. Yeah, man. You know, making a change, especially a drastic change, is really just a mindset, in my opinion. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like you can want change, right? You can want to change
Yeah,
for
we
yourself,
all
but
want
it's all
change,
about
yeah.
execution. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's all about changing your mindset up from wanting to just doing, just straight up like, all right, I want to change, but all right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take this step to
Yeah,
execute
yeah.
change for myself to better. If you know it's gonna be better for yourself, you know. Because that's one thing I say to a lot of people, man. Change is imminent. It's just one of those things that if we just change how we think and stop saying, oh, change ain't gonna happen, and start thinking change
Yeah.
could happen if we just do something about it. You know, there could be a lot of different changes in a lot of different areas of the world. You know what I
Definitely,
mean?
most
Instead
definitely,
of saying
yeah.
this is what it is, this is just how it is. That's the biggest.
Yeah, I feel like
excuse.
that's why a lot of stuff is how it is, because everybody want to be so accustomed to one thing or what they've
Right.
seen or what has
And
happened before that they can't fathom seeing something
right.
different. I feel like a lot of us are scared of change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Change can be
personally-
a scary thing.
Personally, bro, I feel like, you know, this is how it is, or this
Yeah,
is, you know,
yeah.
I feel like that is one of the biggest, corniest excuses, like, for a lot of shit. Like,
Yeah.
just somebody ever comes up to me and it's like, man, that's just how it is, bro. Why? Does it have to be that way? It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't.
Like, it's
yeah.
just what
It
people
doesn't.
choose to let it be. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So, yeah, we can move on from that. But,
Yeah,
so talk to me
definitely.
about J Bars in school. Like, what was it like? You know, what was your school life like?
Man,
Were you a
boy,
bad kid, bro?
I wasn't a bad kid, but I definitely was the class clown. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Excuse me.
You can expect me to either be out the classroom. I got to take my test outside the classroom.
Damn.
Or I got to get my mom getting a phone call from the teacher, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Not as nothing to brag on, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely, for the most part, I'm not going to say that I was the best student, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely had good grades for the most part, you know what I'm saying? And if I didn't, it's mainly like, it be tests for me, like, bro, I don't know if
Yeah,
it's...
I'm a bad tester.
Yeah, I would call it testophobia, whatever. I don't know if that's a real thing, but I definitely, bro, everything else, homework, quizzes, projects, I go to the above and beyond to get a A on a project. But once the
Right.
test come,
It's a whole different story.
God, bro. And I think about it now, it's like, I really feel like I got photographic memory, but it be like me, like, I get the test, I start getting nervous. I'm like, I'm second guessing
Right.
myself. I'm like, fuck, I just read
I
this
be
shit.
the
Like,
same
I
way.
know, yeah, I be having the answer in my head, but it be like, I second guess it and change it at the last second
Yeah.
and fuck myself over. So I'm just like, damn, like,
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. When it came to taking tests for me growing up in school, bro, it was like multiple choice. I'm guessing everything.
yeah, I love
And I'ma
multiple
just-
choice. Fill in the blank,
Shit.
I'm cooked.
Yeah,
I'm
word.
cooked.
Fill in
Like,
the blank, I'd be fucked. I'd be like, oh, damn it. Or
Mhm.
essay? Oh,
'cause
give
you got,
me an essay, I'm done.
you got a question with 4 answers. It's a 25% chance that you gonna get it right. You know what I'm saying? Circle the right one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The worst you can do is get it wrong. But fill in the blank, that shows that you don't know nothing.
Yeah. What do you think is one of the craziest things that's ever happened to you in high school?
The craziest thing that ever happened to me in high school.
Don't gotta be the craziest, but one of the craziest things that you could think of.
One of the craziest things. Man, I was disrupting the class so bad, yo. I swear the teacher like just forgot he was a teacher. I think he was getting ready to try to fight me. Like, I'm like, he got really mad, like his face is red, and I'm like, yo, he grabbed my desk, threw it outside and everything. I'm like, yo, what's going on with him, bro? I'm like, then I think about it now. I'm like, damn, like I really shouldn't have been doing all the shit that I was doing. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? But when you in 6th grade, you know what I'm saying? You young, you trying to impress the girls and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Extra shit.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like,
Were you a ladies' man in school? You getting hella bitches, or was you just chilling?
I was chilling. I was a lover boy, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say I get all the girls, you know what I'm saying? But once my one girl came around my way, whatever, man, I was, boy,
Chilling.
I'm sprung, boy, she got
Nah,
me.
I know how that shit
yeah, man. With my first girlfriend, yo.
Yeah, I feel like
yeah.
there was. You said your first girlfriend or your
Yeah.
friend? I thought you said your friend's girlfriend for a second. I was
Oh,
like,
no, I ain't
damn.
shiesty like that, man.
Damn. Nah, but yeah, I feel like there was a point in school where I was fucking around with girls left and right, and then there was other points in school, like when I moved down here, especially.
Yeah.
Shit, I was chilling, bro. I won't really like. I had me a little girlfriend or whatever, like couple throughout the 2 years. of high
Yeah,
school,
that was me, yeah.
I wasn't really doing too much. I was just trying to stay out the way, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
So shit. Tell me about right after high school, after you graduated. Where were you at in life, and what were your plans?
Man, after high school, I don't know if I'm speaking for everybody else, but after high school, man, I wouldn't say it was a downfall, but a lot of stuff like life comes at you fast. That's
Facts.
what I'm gonna start off with. Life comes at you fast.
Definitely.
Like, you just be thinking about certain shit, like, okay, you got a stable job or whatever, but it'd be like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want better for myself, like, and then, like, once you get to thinking, like, too deep into stuff, like, instead of realizing that, okay, life is it's a marathon, it's not a race. Like, I
Right.
just be looking around like everybody else, like, oh, he doing this, he doing that, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck am I doing? Like, why am I in this position, you know what I'm saying? So once I started thinking like that and worrying about everybody else, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I gotta start doing this, start doing that. That's when I start doing making
Right.
bad decisions, start, hanging with the wrong crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know what I'm saying, one mistake almost changed my life for real. And I'm, you know what I'm saying, thankful that it didn't go the way it would have went had things went down that trajectory. So
Yeah.
it was like from that point on, I'm just learning, like, you know what I'm saying, okay, like, you got to slow down, you know what I'm saying, you still
Right.
young, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
enjoy life, you know what I'm saying, and keep doing what you're doing and keep working, because,
Right.
yeah, I feel like manifestation is real, man.
Yes,
Manifestation, I feel like that, along with hard work and faith,
Oh,
can
yeah.
get you anywhere, you know what I'm
Oh, yeah.
saying? And I seen a lot of it, like, I see a lot of these celebrities stuff that came from nothing, you know what I'm saying? They'll tell you, like, as long as you believe in yourself and you put the work in to actually, you know what I'm saying, you want something, it's there, you can have it, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? you gotta work. You can't sit down and manifest something. You gotta get up and manifest it.
Facts.
And actually work for it every day if you want it. You know what I'm saying?
Even if you don't know what the hell you're doing, figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a million ways to figure it out, no matter what it is that you want to do in life, man. You just got to figure it out. It's just executing ideas. You have the idea, and then you're like, because this is what I see happens to a lot of people is they have great ideas, but don't do a damn thing about any of them.
Oh yeah, I definitely see it.
Talk about it, and then don't do a damn thing about it.
Like, it's so much talent out here, especially in Virginia, yo. Not just Virginia, the world. There's so much talent out here in the world, yo, and people like literally just don't want to do nothing with it. I'm like,
I see it all the time.
Yeah,
bro. Trust you and me.
They don't even try. Like, I at least appreciate and respect somebody that's trying to do something with their talent. You would sit here and just. A lot of people wish they could dribble a basketball, wish they could sing, wish they could rap, wish they could do this. And you got it, and you don't want to do nothing with it. It never made sense to me, bro. And you would rather sit on your ass all day, and I don't know what these kids be doing out here nowadays, but it's just...
It'd be crazy to me, bro, because I be dealing with a lot of people who are mad talented and just don't do nothing with it. And it's like when I kind of... I'm not gonna say get upset with them, but kind of like rig them about it. Like, bro, like you out here fucking wasting your talents and shit. I be getting looked at like I'm an asshole. It's like, no, I'm not an asshole.
I know, sometimes you just gotta hear the uncomfortable truth. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you're dope
I
as
be
fuck,
hearing that to this day. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I be doubting myself. You know what I'm saying? But
shit, I be doing the same sometimes, man. I be like, because there's just so many people making music in the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what makes me
trying to measure up to this dude. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But I'm looking like. You gotta be in your own marathon. You gotta be in your own lane. That because once you start worrying about what this person doing, what that person doing, you gonna get lost in this.
That's a fact. Always looking at other people like, oh damn, man, they did this, they did this, they got further. I caught myself.
If you gonna look at somebody for what they doing, at least look at it for inspiration. Don't look at it as competition or you know what I'm saying.
I mean, one thing you have to consider is that a lot of people are probably looking at shit you doing. It's like, damn, bro. I
know. I see y'all out there. I see y'all
doing this.
Swagger jacket, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't
Yeah, I know.
It's cool, dog. I love y'all though.
Damn.
I love y'all.
Ready with it though. Nah, but yeah, I definitely could feel that shit, man. So talk to me about the music, man. So when did you start rapping?
I started rapping let's say 2019, I believe.
Okay. What made you want to start?
Made me want to start I wouldn't say anything made me start because I was always like, you know what I'm saying, rapping or whatever. Right. I never took it seriously. I was like joking around with it. Like I started I don't know if everybody knows what SoundCloud is, but they had like the little button where everybody was like up there at the time just making music on all their phone or whatever. So I started doing that. Yeah. And I felt like that was just like my escape. Like I was just saying whatever the hell I want. Mm-hmm. Just like, you know what I'm saying, just making songs, making remix of other people's songs, all that, whatever. But I never thought to actually get in the studio or whatever, you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't say I was shy with it. I was just like, nah, I'm not ready for that, you know what I'm saying. I think it was a good thing in disguise, you know what I'm saying. I ended up meeting my boy who was just here with us. I made a song with him. Shout out Jay Prisley. Worked with him. Worked on 4 Uses Bass, you know what I'm saying. And I met him. It was just like, I don't know. It just God just brought us together for some reason. Cause like every day, like I don't even know bro from a can of paint, but we was just like saying what's up to each other. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know how I go when you start talking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Run away. Yeah. For a couple days or whatever. Then after that, y'all just get cool. Yeah. Start talking about like what y'all be getting into or whatever. Then y'all find something that y'all both find in common. That's when it like take off like that. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. You like do music? Like do music. Showed him one of my songs I did on SoundCloud or whatever. Of course the quality was ass, you know what I'm saying, because you recording from a phone. Like, let's be real, you know what I'm saying.
I know how it be.
So yeah, I did that. He was like, I recorded one song. He was like, bro, this shit hard, you know what I'm saying. But what I really think you need to do, you really need to get in the studio.
So what really inspires you to keep going with the music?
What really inspired me is I'm gonna say my passion for it. I just like music in general, you know what I'm saying. I used to be like just strictly hip hop when I was like 2 years old. I was rapping the 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying album, you know what I'm saying, front to back. But now, like as I'm growing older, like I like all types of music as long as it sounds good, you know what I'm saying. Facts. Something I can vibe to or whatever, you know what I'm saying. Different type of music, I like that. And what really inspired me is like the stuff that I went through, you know what I'm saying, and you know, just the way to express myself mainly. That's definitely things that keep inspiring me to keep going, because it's like, damn, I don't really like like to talk to people about like what I'm going through, or you know what I'm saying, what's going on in my life. You know what I'm saying. I'd rather just go to the studio and just, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
wild out. Like might make a banger, might make a love song, might
Right.
make a real pain song. You know what I'm saying. Just something to like just let all them feelings go. You know what I'm saying. For that
Mhm.
moment when you in the studio behind the mic, it ain't nothing like it. If you like music, you know what I'm talking about. So,
yeah, it's just therapy, man.
Yeah,
It's therapy. Making
definitely.
music is definitely
Definitely.
therapy, man.
Definitely.
So I always tell people, you know, when they're recording and shit, they start getting frustrated because they can't get it or whatever the case is. I'm like, hey, look, man,
like
you
that,
doing
yeah.
this shit to have fun because you like to do it, not to get frustrated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't let shit frustrate you. It's just music.
And another thing that'll make this frustrating is like people who come in here and they expect to like just make it hit and just take off. Like, no, it's real work behind us. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Cause there'll be the song that you probably will want to throw away, or I'm never gonna drop this song. I don't like this song.
Right.
That'll probably be the biggest song in the world. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know it.
Yeah.
But you steady stressing about this song that you making today. You want this to be a hit this bad. Ain't no problem with you want to, you know what I'm saying, perfect your craft and, you know what I'm saying, do all that. But at the same time, just relax and, you know what I'm saying, try to make a good song, you know what I'm saying, and
Right.
just concentrate on the task at hand. That's all I can really say, you know what I'm saying. Because I used to come in here and try to just make hits on hits on hits.
Right.
But it ain't like that, you know what I'm saying. Just come in here and just try to make a good song, you know what I'm saying. Go from there.
the
Push
best thing you
yourself.
can do,
yeah,
man.
it's a marathon, not a race.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially, you know, motherfuckers would be so pressed to quickly make shit, put it down,
Yeah.
don't really care how it sounds, whatever the case, you know, and then they quick to
sounds,
put it
too.
out.
It's people that, why do y'all come in the studio and want to sound like everybody else except yourself?
Yeah.
Because that's another thing that really, you know what I'm saying, that I developed from too. Because when I first started rapping, bro, I'm trying to sound like Lil Baby. I'm trying to sound like Lil Uzi. I'm trying to do this and that. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? It's good to take bits and pieces from them, you know what I'm saying, and put it into your craft, you know what I'm saying, make yourself a better artist. But you don't want to just come in here and just sound like anybody else, bro. I promise you your song not going to come out the way you want it to, trying to sound like Lil Baby and Lil Uzi and everybody else. Sound like yourself, be yourself.
Yeah, it's just creating your own
Yeah.
swag, man. I feel like that's what a lot of
Definitely,
people,
yeah.
they're hearing their favorite rappers and shit, and they're like, man, I want to start rapping, and then they just try to be exactly like their favorite rappers and shit. And it's
never
just,
works.
You got to understand that, man.
Yeah.
Your favorite rappers got big because they did something that was new. I mean, I'm not going to say every artist did something that was new. I do hear a lot of
you got to do something that grab
hand-me-down
everybody's
artists,
attention.
as I call them. Yeah, I call them hand-me-down artists because they take from somebody who was before them and they started rocking with it themselves, you know. You could be one of those guys, but I feel like the hand-me-down artists, they're not lasting. Like their longevity is just not there. They're here and then they're gone. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of rappers who are here, they're cool for a second and then they're gone because it's just they sound like everything else.
Because you coming off somebody else's wave. Like,
yeah.
If you gonna come in the game and you gonna try to be off somebody else's wave and be under their little tree of rappers, you know what I'm saying? At least try to, you know what I'm saying, do something else or find something that works for you.
Yeah, and
because if their wave dies down and they're not popping like that, and then they switch to something else to get popping, and you stuck on their wave, guess what's gonna happen? Dumpster you. You're done.
Oh yeah.
You're done.
Yeah, man. And I'm just gonna say this for all the guys trying to be sing rappers and stuff like this. I'm gonna be real with y'all. A lot of y'all don't sound that good at all. There's a bunch of artists who I've worked that y'all really don't sound too good. If I get that people are trying to try new shit, you know what I mean? But it's like one of those things where it's like, after you tried it the first time and you could tell it wasn't that good, why are you gonna keep trying it? I mean, if you can't sing, you can't sing.
I know I can't sing. That's what the auto-tune for, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but even with the auto-tune, bro, there be some motherfuckers out here, bro, that even the auto-tune can't help them, bro, because they just are all over the place. Like, they don't know how to hold the note. If you know how to hold the note,
I feel like you gotta hold a melody, too. Yeah,
that's what it is. You have to know how to hold the note, and if you can't hold the note, the auto-tune ain't going to be able to help you, bro. You know,
it got to match with the song, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't just come in here and just be saying, I think it's going to be
exactly, and
you know
I've seen it, man, time and time again. I've seen it time and time again, man.
Gotta
For all
flow
of you
together.
artists who should just be rapping, just rap. Stop trying to sing. Like, I get everybody wants to start saying, man, I want to sing, man, I'm going to sing today. You can't, bro. Just
if you strictly a rapper and you can't get into a melodic wave and all that, you got to just find different ways to, know what I'm saying, around what you do.
Yeah, and I ain't even
make it work for you. That's what I could say.
I ain't trying to be a dickhead about it, but I'm just being real, man.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to be real,
yeah. Sometimes the shit just ain't it, man. It's just not it.
Nobody being real around you, no, they don't need to be around you.
I also feel like a lot of people were trying the whole singing shit because everybody wants to sing. Everybody wants to be a fucking singer these days. So it's just like, again, there's singers and then there's people who are trying to sing. If you're trying to sing, I mean, shit. If that's what you want to do and you enjoy it, cool. You know, if you like it, I love it, whatever. But just know it's not gonna get you far.
Just work what works best for you. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying?
So, how far do you want to take your music?
I don't want to say I want to be the biggest artist in the world, you know what I'm saying? Even though if I was, that'd be great. But I just want to be to the point where I can just make money off rapping, you know what I'm saying, and not have to work a 9-to-5 job, to a point where a stable income where I can just say, I can just go to my job today and be like, you know what? You're not gonna see me no more after the day, buddy.
Right.
And just, you know what I'm saying, just be in the mute, because if I had it my way, bro, I would be in the studio all day long. Like, that's
you say that. You say that until you're in the studio every day, all day. And then you're like, man, I gotta get the fuck out of the studio. That's how.
You might be right.
I ain't gonna hold you.
You might be right, but
No,
it just be like, for me, I walk around with like just random songs and ideas going in my head all day long.
Oh yeah,
I wish I had
it for sure.
Yeah, I wish I was in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be that dopamine, man. That dopamine is just like when you get too much of it, man. It's just like if you play video games for fucking 5 days straight without stopping, bro, you ain't gonna want to play video games anymore. Like. It's just like the shit. There's only but so much your brain can take. And for me personally, when it comes to the studio shit, I love being in the studio. Don't get me wrong, but there's times after a little while that I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm just ready to go. Cause
you right now that I think about it, I don't think I want to be in the studio every day, but I definitely be some days where I just want to lock in and just be in a creative space all day long.
Oh, yeah. I be that same way, bro. It's like probably 5 days out the week I'm trying to lock in, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I try to as much as I can. Other days I'm just like, all right, I need a break. You know what I mean? A couple of days in between or a day in between or whatever just to chill. Cause
definitely.
That shit, like, personally, I'm about to be in here all weekend. Like, tomorrow, right after I work, I got to be in here until, like, probably midnight. And then very next day, I got a whole fucking 8-hour session. So, Sunday, I ain't coming to this bitch at all.
Yeah.
Sunday,
I feel like nobody need to be doing anything Sunday, yo. Sunday should be like a relaxing, chill day for everybody. I just feel like it's always been like that for me, you know what I'm saying? I like to do everything, you know what I'm saying, throughout the week, you know what I'm saying? So, like, some days I might have Saturday chill too, depending on what I got going on, you know what I'm saying? But Sunday, I don't want to do nothing, bro.
Facts. I mean, I don't mind working on Sundays. It's just like sometimes if I'm going like I haven't really been able to just chill all week for real. Well, Tuesday I didn't really do much, but it's like, but when you going, and then like I have to go to sleep tonight, wake up at 3 a.m, and then go until about midnight tomorrow night, and then wake back up in the morning to come back here by 9:30 a.m. to do an 8-hour session. I ain't gonna want to be in this bitch Sunday.
Definitely.
Fuck that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So let's talk a little bit more about the music. Like, what do you feel like is like your go-to songs to make? Like, what kind of music do you enjoy making the most?
Off the bat, I enjoy making like just trap music, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Something to get me going, you know what I'm saying? I come in here now. It used to be like, I mean, back then it used to be like I just want to come and just make bangers and trap songs. But now it just be like I start off with like a little trap song to get me going, then I get into some melodic stuff, probably for the ladies, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then I probably end it with like a real, you know what I'm saying, pain song, really expressing like how I'm feeling, what I'm going through at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I just like mixing it up every time I come to the studio. That would be my mindset. I try to make different. If I do multiple songs, I'm trying to make a different song for each song, you know what I'm saying? Just keep the juices flowing, you know?
Yeah, I definitely feel that.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Whew. Yeah, man. So shoot. That's the time that we got, man. This is we did about a 30-minute interview here, you know. Y'all were able to come and just talk to Jay for a little bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Whoever's tuning in.
We gonna
lovers, the haters, all y'all. I love y'all. You know
we gonna get Jay back on the Chill It's Just a podcast here pretty soon.
Definitely,
so you can come and talk some more shit with us, man.
So
make sure you guys are tuning into that on Mondays. Hey, man, tell everybody where to find you. Tell them about any new projects you got coming up, and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. Once again, as I said in the beginning, it's your boy J Bars, aka Casamigo Carlos. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can find me everywhere on every platform. J Bars, you know what I'm saying? Instagram, J_Bars, 3 S's, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere else, J Bars, you know what I'm saying? Anybody want to work or anybody want, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know, man. Like, I'm open to working with everybody. I like different creativities and different, you know what I'm saying, ideas, you know what I'm saying? I always can use that.
Facts.
And as for projects, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely working on something. You know what I'm saying, I got a couple titles in my head right now. I'm definitely got a couple projects on the way. But other than that, just stay tuned. A lot of videos, a lot of interviews, podcasts, all that. You know what I'm saying, you can see my face everywhere. So J Bars, Casamigo Carlos, keep that in your memory. Don't forget. I'm out of here.
Yeah, facts, man. Well, I appreciate you, Jay, for coming on, man.
Appreciate
It's been
you
a
for
good
having me,
time.
man.
Yeah,
No
man.
doubt.
It's been a good. This was a good interview, man. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
yeah.
learning a little
I
bit
definitely
more.
had fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we are always talking so much about music that I just kind of want to learn a little bit more about people's
definitely,
lives for
yeah.
real. You know, who they are and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, until next time, I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Peace.